camera went off, so I had to restart it. Okay? It said, Jeremiah 49:10, but I have made Esau bare. I will have uncovered his secret places. So Esau's not going to be able to hide in all his riches and his monopoly. You know, his service going to be taken away. He's able to distribute, going to be taken away. Okay? His ability to distribute military hardware and his blessing going to be taken away, man. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places. And he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. Okay? So thinking that your neighbors are gonna be able to help you in that day, them Chinese, okay, you think they're gonna be able to help you in that day, being allies, thinking that they're your brethren, they ain't gonna be able to help you in that day. Okay? When the Lord visits you. Okay? Verse 11. Leave thy fatherless children. I will preserve them alive. So the thing about it is, even though a remnant of Esau gonna go into slavery, eventually they're gonna be destroyed as a people. Because Esau, while Issachar was in captivity, and while other tribes was in captivity, Esau tried to wipe us out as a people. He's still trying to do it, okay? That's why he create GMOs, okay? That's why he spray chemtrails in the sky. That's why you got Walgreens and CVC on every corner, okay? That's why they give you lab-made drugs to basically to destroy you. They ain't gonna tell you about the herb, because they don't deal like that. Them herbs will cure you, okay? But the earth is given into the hands of the wicked and is defiled, okay? Pursuing to Isaiah 24:5, right? Pursuing to Isaiah 24:5, right? So it's defiled, man. This verse 11, leave thy fatherless children, and I will preserve them alive. So Esau tried to wipe us out, just like he gonna get wiped out. But it didn't work. The Heavenly Father preserved us, okay? While we was in slavery. And he's still preserving us to this day. And let thy widows trust in me, because without a king, a woman will become a widow. So the Heavenly Father forsook us for a period of time, okay? YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI forsook us for a period of time, but he was going to preserve us. And we are that widow, okay? But he coming back, okay? Verse 12, for thus saith the Lord, behold, they whose judgment was not the drink of the cup, meaning of trembling and of slavery, meaning hardcore to where he was going to wipe us out, have assuredly drunken. And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Question. So, as a nation of people, the Heavenly Father punished us, you know, over periods of time, but he never got Esau for all the stuff he was doing. So how you gonna escape? Okay, and we are chosen people. Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. Verse 13, for I have sworn by myself, saith the Lord, that Bozrah shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be a perpetual waste. America will be a perpetual waste. Right? Verse 14, I have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen, saying, gather ye together and come against her and raise up to the battle. Nuclear weapons, okay? Nuclear weapons, okay? Nuclear weapons. For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen and despised among men. So there you go, right there. That's the same thing that says in Obadiah, man. So they're going to come against Esau with nuclear weapons, man. And he ain't going to be able to do shit but get burnt. Okay? This Micah, four, Salaki, Malachi. Malachi 4 and 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as a oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And that day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, and that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. Okay? So all the way from the bottom, all the way to the top of this empire, gonna completely be wiped out, eradicated. No more empire for Esau. Okay? No mercy. Thus said the King James Bible. And Ezra seen it too. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get it. 2nd Ezra, 4th chapter. Okay? Second Ezra, like 2nd Ezra, the 4th chapter. This 2nd Ezra 4 and 47. And he said unto me, stand upon thy right side, and I shall expound the similitude unto thee. Verse 48. So I stood and saw, and behold, a hot burning oven passing by before me. And it happened that when the flame was going by, I looked, and behold, the smoke remaineth still. That's that burn as an oven. That's that day, man. That's what Ezra seen. Right? Verse 49. After this, there passed before me a watery cloud, and sent down much rain with a storm. That's parabolic talk. And when the stormy rain was past, the drops remained still. That's parabolic talk. Okay? So, because the rain scattered the drops. Okay? If you see a storm cloud and rain, the drops are all scattered. They all over the place. Okay? Verse 50. Then said he unto me, consider, meaning look and study with thyself, as the rain is more than the drops, and as the fire is greater than the smoke, but the drops and the smoke remain behind, so is the quantity which is past did more exceed. Verse 51. Then I prayed and said, may I live. Thinkest thou until that time? Question. Or what shall happen in those days? Question. Verse 52. And he answered me and said, as for the token whereof thou askest me, I may tell thee of them in part. But as touching thy life, I am not sent to show thee, for I do not know. So Ezra was trying to find out what was going to happen to Israel in the end times, right? In those drops, I'm finna get it for you. I'm gonna go back up and show you what them drops is. This 2nd Ezra 4 and 50. Then said he unto me, consider, meaning study or look with thyself. So he telling Ezra to look, study the storm, see what's going on. And Ezra is looking. As the rain is more than the drop. Okay, let's find out what them drops is. You got chapter 5, verse 28. And now, O Lord, and now, verse 28, chapter 2nd Ezra 5 and 28. And now, O Lord, why hast thou given this one people over unto many? Okay. Dealing with the nation of Israel. And unto the one root hast thou prepared others. Right? And why hast thou scattered thy only one people among many? Okay, so is the nation of Israel scattered? Yes. Is Issachar scattered? Yes. You got Israelites scattered among other Israelites. We'll go deeper. I'm going to jump up to prove that that's talking about Israelites. Right? This verse 36, 2nd Ezra 5 and 36. And he said, well, I read up, but the key is in 36. He says, and he said unto me, hear me, and I will instruct thee. Hearken to the things that I say, and I shall tell thee more. And I said, speak unto me, Lord. Then said he unto me, I'm at 32, now I'm at 33. 2nd Ezra 5 and 33. And I said, speak unto me, my Lord. Then said he unto me, thou art sore troubled in the mind for Israel's sake. Lovest thou that people better than he that made them? Question. And I said, no, Lord, but of very grief have I spoken. For